MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the Sunshine State and Marlins Park in Miami. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Jose Urena gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Now to the plate, Andres Castaneda, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in a 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
Count remains full. A payoff pitch one more time. A bouncer to the left side. Riddle gathers it in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Prado on the move. 2 gone.
Batting third, center fielder number 11, Ender Inciarte.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ender Inciarte. Head-to-head with Jose Urena. He carries a .308 batting average. Here it comes. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Up around the face. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you can see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Julio Teheran is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Stepping in now is the leadoff man, Cameron Maybin, as he'll get us started here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Cameron Maybin.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty, yeah, this is time right here, D-Row. You'd love to win this 4th game of the series. They drop game 1. They come back and win games 2 and 3 of this set. Nothing they'd like to do more than win this series 3 out of 4 and win this one here on the finale.
Yeah, Dan, they gave away the first game, but they were able to win Friday night and Saturday night. A chance to take 3 of 4 and finish the weekend off strong. Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Here he comes again. 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Settling in now, Martin Prado. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First offering on its way. Nope. And a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
One and one to count to Martin Prado. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Now batting, Justin Bour. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Starlin Castro. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Culberson moving to his left, and the inning is over. One left for Miami. Still no score. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, number 20. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Stepping in for the Braves, Kurt Suzuki head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. For the current campaign, Suzuki brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting sixth, third baseman,
Digging in, the switch hitter, Johan Camargo. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 to short. Riddle has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Up next from Miami, JT Realmuto hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Realmuto.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
2-2.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another full count offering on its way. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's take a look at Ender Enciardi. The name of his game is speed. Covers a ton of ground. Great arm in the outfield. Ability to play Gold Glove caliber.
Ready now for the Marlins, JT Riddle. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 7th, left fielder, Lewis.
Set to get his day started, Lewis Brinson. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Bottom of the second here with no score. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Good battle. Count remains full. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Into the box now, number 12, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Brinson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
This one's down to third. Camargo brings it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. We'll move to the third with no score. Great shot there of the blue waters and long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the third inning on MLB Network. Digging in, Charlie Culberson. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Three and 0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. The 3-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8, second baseman.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Now here's the pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
2-1 the count. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. The 3-1. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Now the payoff pitch home. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
In now, Julio Teheran. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Jose Arena, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. And there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Cameron Maben.
Here's Cameron Maben now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
To 1-2 now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Martin Prado now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Markakis. And Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Miami down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready for another chance. Andres Castaneda back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Little dribbler up the first baseline. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Markakis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brinson will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2.
Center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch. Low for ball 1. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2 balls and a strike.
I got 2-1 the count.
Three and 1.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
The 3-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in to try it again. Number 20 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Maben coasts under it, and that's the 3rd out. Braves strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again, Justin Bohr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-1, here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. From the belt, the pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Bohr gets his lead at first, nobody out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. Makes the play, 1 away. Riding in once again, JT Realmuto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set and the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, JT.
And next to the plate will be JT Little. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. And no one will get this one.
Take him deep.
The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. 1 left for Miami. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Ready for another chance. Kurt Suzuki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. So a solo shot there from Kurt Suzuki. 3rd home run for him on the year. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Now batting.
And the next in is Johan Camargo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hard on the ground towards short. Riddle has it cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
First baseman, Charlie Culberson.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Charlie Culberson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Woodward gathers it in, and there's out number 2.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dansby Swanson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Dero. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand, and that usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
Stepping in now, Julio Teheran. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Swanson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A strike, and it's 2-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
All even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. And if he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The 1-2. Still 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, number 12. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here it comes. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. High pop up. Camargo over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The pitcher, number 62.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Jose Arena. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
And that one right down Main Street.
Ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 2 out, nobody on.
Come on, Marlins.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Let's go, Jose. Let's go.
Chopped weakly to the left. Castaneda charging in on it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 1-0.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's the side-arming right-hander Brad Ziegler that gets the assignment.
Ziegler.
Lights out.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Andres Castaneda.
Andres Castaneda.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Hard hit ball to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
For Atlanta, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. 1 out, nobody on. Bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away.
Center fielder, number 11. Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte. The batter-pitcher numbers with Brad Ziegler. He's 0 for 5. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. Ziegler has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Castro to his left. He's there. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Now batting.
Yeah,
Number
nobody
20.
on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're up 1-0. Here's Cameron Maben now. He's tasked with starting the
Leading off for the
Marlins
Marlins.
6th.
Center fielder, Cameron Maben.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. The 3-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Digging in once again, Martin Prado. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the 1st inning of play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Tap down the line. Camargo picks it up cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, first baseman, Justin.
Digging in and
Bohr.
looking for more, Justin Bohr. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And this one misses inside a ball he walked in, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Ready for another shot now. Starlin Castro, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Fouled off. In the dirt here, and boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. The 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Swanson waits on it, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back to South Florida. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Drew Steckenrider is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
71. Drew Steckenrider.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kurt Suzuki. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Now the 0-1. Grounded to the right. Gloved by Castro. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Third baseman,
And the next in is Johan Camargo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. The count now at 2-2. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Charlie Culberson.
Ready once again, Charlie Culberson. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Giving chase is Brinson. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. The Braves lead it 1-0. Up next from Miami, JT Realmuto 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
3-0 to him now. Here it is, the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Sam Freeman will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Freddie Freeman will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Digging in, JT Riddle. He got called out on strikes his last time through. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. And this is off the glove of Suzuki as it bounces away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Realmuto stands at second with no outs. There's a strike.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
And it's an even count of 2-2 to JT Riddle. The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
The left fielder, number 9.
So stepping in, Lewis Brinson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box now, number 12. Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. With runners in scoring position this season, number 12 is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage.
And he nails him at third. Great throw. Nothing across here this half. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Atlanta leads it 1-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Nick Whitgren is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Tim Beckham is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 3.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game, not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So digging in now, Freddie Freeman. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Andres Castaneda.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andres Castaneda. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1 down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on a dead run. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves, but they lead it 1-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 30, Peter Moynihan.
Ready now for the Marlins, number 12. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he lays off for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing and a fly ball. And Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Popped him up. Suzuki is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
Standing in, Tim Beckham. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Inciarte on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Cameron Maybin. The lifetime batting line versus Peter Moylan. He's 0 for 9. From the stretch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Beckham, the runner at second, with one away. 0-2 the count to Maybin now. Here it comes on 0-2, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact. Ready on 1-2. Missed with a slider.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Swanson brings it in. Throw on to first takes care of Maybin, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman, number 14.
Now at the plate, Martin Prado, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Outside, 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And it's fouled away. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. They trail this one 1-0. Now batting, Nick Markakis. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
In now, Ender Inciarte. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 20.
Stepping in for the Braves, number 20. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Fly ball out toward left center field. Maben on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in again as we take it back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The relay throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now batting,
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Standing in now, Johan Camargo. No balls and 1 strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Weekly hit to third. Up with it now is Prado. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Arodys Vizcaíno enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Batting in the 5th spot, number 38, Arodys Vizcaíno. Now catching and batting in the 7th spot.
Ready once again, Justin Bour. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First pitch on its way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Here's Starlin Castro. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
From the belt, the pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Bohr on at first, nobody out. Slider up that he gets a call on. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. Now that's popped up. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the throw by Markakis is too late. He's in there at third.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Johnny Giavotella will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Johnny Giavotella.
Now time is called, and a bit of a curious decision here to say the least, as we'll get a pinch runner at third here. Don't know if something's wrong or what. And that misses, ball one.
Nope, that's a ball.
2-0.
2-0.
Second and third here, one man out.
Ball.
3-0. And he lays off, ball four. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. And he's got a great chance to turn this game on its head. Tying run at second, go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. Chop toward the second baseman. Swanson picks it up. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Grant Dayton takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 12. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back safely.
Let's go, Marlins!
And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses the throw down. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there.
Let's go, Marlins!
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Miami down to their last strike. Struck him out. So a great job of working out of certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base. And the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Atlanta Braves used a nice fifth inning to take the lead and they never gave it back. Julio Teheran earns win number 4 on the season. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.